So as a content creator or a creative, when you put in your best, when you fight against all the battles and all the tough difficulties you experience on your journey to becoming a successful content creator and you don't get results, it's fine to take a break and take some steps back. So one thing that everybody should bear in mind is that content creation is not just the content creator matters too. So this content creator got tired and decided to leave everything behind. And she's back, okay? So, hi guys! That was so dramatic, but hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome again. My name is Precious Inta and I'm a lifestyle YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria. I am no longer a student. I am no longer creating school vlogs. I am now living in Lagos. So the last time I posted on YouTube was 5 months ago. The video I posted last was my convocation video. And between those 5 months, I think I'm getting to 6 months now. Between those months, 5 to 6 months and now, so much has happened to me. So much has changed in my life. Today is the 21st of April 2023 and I'm filming this video. So first of all, when I finished my convocation and everything, I just didn't feel like I should continue as a content creator anymore because my life wasn't where I thought I could create content from, because I create content around everything happening in my life. So basically things that I am going through, those are things I'll post about. And at that time, life was too, should I say, confusing for me to even create content, for me to even think. Like, it was like there was a vacuum. School had been taken away from it. I was jobless, I was broke, I was at home with my family, I was very far from my friends. I had no friends in Akwa Ibom, my family lives in Akwa Ibom. So it was just like, it was nothing. Like, I couldn't think, I wasn't thinking, I wasn't being creative. So I just felt like content creation wasn't it for me at the time. And also I was enjoying family time, to be honest. Being in Abad for 5 years kind of separated me from my family because I only came back home for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month holidays in between. I got carried away with just spending time with my family, getting to know them more, going out with them and stuff. So it was like a break for me. I think I did that up until like November, December. October was my convocation, and from October to like December or something, I was just vibing, right? I was just enjoying myself. Even as I was spending time with my family, I was getting a little bit of revival. I was getting ideas. I was getting content ideas. Like, should I create around family? Should I create around life after school? I got so many ideas. But then another thing that was lacking in my life was my relationship with God. If you cut the branch from the vine, it cannot produce anything. So my relationship with God had gone like this. If you're a Christian and you've had a relationship with God, when you fall out with God, you know how things are. At that time, I was very disorganized. I will not lie to you. I could not carry my brain to do anything productive because I wasn't praying, I wasn't studying the word. I was just floating, and that's when my problems were looking like the biggest mountains ever. My mental health was everywhere. Second week of December 2022, NYSC came. My set, my age mates, my classmates, my school was ready to go for NYSC, and guys, I did not go. I didn't get to leave the house. Everything was just compounding. I was tired of being at home. I love my family, no doubt. I enjoyed the time I spent with them, but I'm also a very driven, career-driven, goal-oriented person. So when I was spending time not achieving my goals, I was just like, when is this going to be over? But then I think God decided to show up for me finally. I got my first job in December last year. I got a job as a community manager. It's a remote job and it was really, really beautiful. But in that first job, guys, I was so broke that, because I was using my dad's Wi-Fi at home at the time to job hunt online, LinkedIn, Indeed, all these Twitter jobs. When I tell you that in January, I started working because I got my employment letter like the last week of December. In January, I was supposed to resume work on the 9th of January, I think, or so. I did not have data. It's a remote it's a remote job, right? I did not have money to buy data to work. It was that I had nothing. Like my license was zero. And my daddy used to have this Wi-Fi at home that he used to subscribe, and the thing finished. And my dad did not recharge it again. So for me, it was hard for me to go and ask him that, Daddy, please, can you recharge the Wi-Fi so that I can work? It was, for me, I was embarrassed, I won't lie, to ask him. I exceeded my limits in borrowing money from MTN to work. And it was just dawning on me, like, towards the day when my data was supposed to finish, I got magic money. Money came from ITF. I don't know if you guys know ITF, Industrial Training Fund, where they pay interns money for internship, and I did that. Like, the money was supposed to come last year and it came at the end of 15K. When I tell you that, it was so clear in my mind that this money was for data. I used that money and I subscribed for data to stay online and work. Because how will you, hey Chineke me. Hey guys, so I know you've noticed that the lighting has changed. Yes, NEPA took lights. So I'm doing this with natural light really quickly, and I don't know how long the sun will be out for. So let this be like part 2 of the video. I started working, and at that time I was already having hopes that okay, I'll get back to YouTube. I only worked with them for like 3 weeks before NYSC had another batch, and nothing was going to make me miss that batch. I think I left for camp on the 25th of January. I left home and I got to camp that same day. I was posted to Lagos State, glory to God. So I am currently in Lagos. I loved camp. Before going for NYSC camp, I started working my job for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I was ready to start vlogging again, guys. I promise you, I was like, you know what, my life is back on track. I have a job now. I'm okay. I'm happy. Let me just get back on YouTube. I went to, because my camera is in my drawer, and normally sometimes I just bring it out to play with it, snap my cousins, we just play and I'll put it back. So when I was eventually ready to come back on YouTube this time around, my camera did not work. Like, my camera was coming on, but the screen was blank. So it's almost useless. It's like having a phone that works when you swipe the screen, but you can't see what's on the screen, so you don't even know what you're doing. So my camera that was a gift to me, it stopped working. Everything just took me back to all the pain I've been through. Because if you've been following me on this channel for a while, you know that I struggled with my phone. I started YouTube with my iPhone 6, and I was not even, my plan was that I'll make money, I'll buy a new camera, buy a new phone, but ever since I started this YouTube journey, the money I've made has not reached 100k. I was just like, God, is this a sign for me to quit? Because why would this camera just stay in the wardrobe and spoil? Like, nobody used it, nobody touches it. It was working like 2 days ago, and today it's not working again. So I just became angry. I folded everything back. I even tried filming again with my iPhone 6s, which I still have, but memory space, quality issues. I was like, you know what, let me just focus on NYSC. Let me go to NYSC, relax, chill, and just forget about my worries. So NYSC came, and I got to camp, and for like the first 5 days I was not creating any content, but like there was this strong urge, almost as loud as a trumpet, that I should create content in camp. Because NYSC camp is, for a YouTuber, a lifestyle YouTuber, is such an important event in my life that I will not create content about it. And like, cause me, I look back, I watch all my old videos when I was in 200 level, 300 level. I like to flashback. So if I now finish NYSC camp 3 weeks and I don't have one single memory in that place because I'm doing mental health and I'm tired, it's not gonna make sense. So I started lazy vlogging. It's gonna be the next video after this video. I started vlogging small, filming the activities, and I'll put it together and post for you guys because I also want to see what it would look like. So camp was lovely. I met amazing friends. It was a time of rest for me. It was a time of thinking, this is the life I've always wanted. I've always wanted to be in Lagos. I've always wanted to leave my parents. I don't know, for some reason I like Lagos because Lagos gives you this hustling spirit. I don't know about other states, but I like Lagos. My friends are here. People that are important to my life are here. So I want to be here. I had many dreams about my YouTube channel, getting my own apartment. Those 3 weeks in camp, I maximized it to think. I left camp on the 14th of February, and I have been in Lagos since then. Currently staying with my cousin here in Lagos, and it's been nice. So I started trying to create content in my cousin's apartment. So I brought out my tripod because I got a new tripod before I left, and my tripod had broken in transit. Guys, my camera was down and my tripod was also down. Like, it's broken bad. Like, I cannot even repair. I don't know where to start because me, engineering girl now, and I just repaired it. This thing was damaged. So it broke like as they were bringing, because I sent one of my properties through what's it called, a transport company. So I was just like, God, is this sign number 2? At that time, I had already made content from NYSC on my phone. I just moved it to my laptop because my phone was already full in camp and stuff. So I was like, I have this NYSC vlog undone. If you want me to quit YouTube, just tell me now. Because while my tripod and my camera spoiled in the space of like, what, 1 month, I tried to focus on my job and building my career and just working hard to be the best at whatever I do. Trying to get used to not being with my parents, living with my cousin, adjusting to the environment. I also found a new church, by the way, because my relationship with God had been crooked. I've actually visited a couple of churches in Lagos to be able to find one that I like. Another thing I got up to was cutting my hair. As you guys can see, I have a new look. It's really not that easy to maintain, to be honest, because it gets rough easily and you have to recomb every second, but it's peaceful, and a haircut costs 500 naira. I got a new camera. God did it. I just want you guys to know that I'm in a better place. Even getting back on YouTube for me was kind of hard because so many things happen behind the scenes that you guys don't know about when it comes to creating content, my mental health, showing up, consistency, and all that. So I was like, am I ready? Do I want to go back into the system? Because if you are a YouTuber, or if you're even a content creator on any platform, you know how numbers, people's perception, life challenges affects your consistency and all. And you guys know me. Like, when I want to be when I was in school, I would stay up at night editing a video up until like 6 a.m. when I have a class by 8 a.m. So I was that in love with this thing. So I know that when I start, it's hard for me to stop. And I just need to be sure that I just needed to be sure that I was ready. Navigating this new phase is very confusing. Some days I feel like I'm doing rubbish. Some days I feel like such a boss babe. But I don't think there's ever a point where you are settled about your life that, okay, maybe when I'm 30 years old, when I start having children, I can now say, okay, I'm a mother and a wife and I'm now relaxed. But right now, anything goes. Okay, not anything, but like we're still experimenting. By the way, we hit 3,000 subscribers while I was away. Wow. All my newbies, I think I left my channel at 2.86k. So I've gained about 200 subscribers when I was away, and that's just amazing because what I do. But yeah, if you're new here, thank you so much. Introduce yourself down below, and I'll see you in my next video, which is my NYSC vlog. So get ready for that. It's such a beautiful video and I'm sure you love it. Bye bye. Mwah.